Hey guys, welcome back to another video by me, Shabran Jambar. Now I know I haven't been very active recently, but that is because I couldn't come to any showrooms to review any cars. But this car in front of me is a 2020 i20. This particular car is a 1.2 liter Kappa Asta, which is the second top model, basically one below the top. And this car is beautiful. And moving on straight to the review, when we come to the front, we see that we have these headlamps. They have an LED DRL over here up top, which flow nicely into a chrome, which has the i20 branding. We have projector headlamps, which are halogen projectors. We have basic halogen bulbs, and we have LED fog lamps, which are also projectors. We have a gloss black grille in front, and there's a huge Hyundai logo, which is a trend, as you can see in that venue as well. It's huge. And we have the number plate bracket as well, and all of these detailings are gloss black and they look really nice, and they just blend in really well. We have a black splitter over here, and we have a tow hook place over here, which is really nice. We have the bonnet, which has these character lines. They look really nice. And we have diamond cut alloy wheels. So these diamond cut alloy wheels are available only on the top two Asta and Asta optional variants, and in the cars below this they are not available. They are normal silver ones. We have these mirrors which have the winglets. They look kind of like the BMW M4's mirrors, which gives it a very nice look. We have these lights, the turn signals right here on the ORVM, which looks really nice. We have chrome door handles, and this particular car is a fiery red, as Hyundai calls it. It's a fiery red color. And moving on to the back. So now moving on to the back of the new i20. First of all, we notice that the fuel door is neatly integrated with the tail light. It really fits in well with the shape, and once we open it, it opens a little bit upwards, kind of like Aston Martin's doors. We have the fuel filler cap, which you can open easily. We have the i20 badge back here, which looks pretty nice. We have the Asta, which is obviously the variant. We have a gloss black treatment over here, kind of like the ebony finish that is on the Tata Nexon. We have the chrome line running from this tail light to that tail light, and it goes across the entire car, which makes the car look wider than it actually is. We have the Z-shaped tail light over here, as you can see, Z right there, and that Z blends in nicely into the chrome. So I really like what they did at the back over here. It's a bold move, but then again it looks really nice. We have the main tail light over here, the reverse light, and the indicator, which looks really nice. We have a shark fin antenna and the wash and wipe. We have the wiper, and the washer is integrated in the third brake light, which is actually a very neat design, and there is red rubber. We have a shark fin antenna, as I already mentioned. We have a diffuser back here, which is gloss black, and it just adds a lot more to the graphical elements of the car and looks really nice. We have an i20 integrated over here into the tail light, which looks really nice. Again, I'm actually a fan of how this car looks. We have the gloss black treatment back here on the pillar at the back, which looks actually very nice. The ground clearance is actually also decent for a car of this size. And now we open the boot, and as we open it, we can see that it has a nice, big spacious boot. We have the subwoofer back here, which is by Bose, and I think I will fit in here easily. We have a grab handle up here to make it easy to shut this, which is again easy. Hydraulic struts over there. And now moving on to the interior. So hey guys, now we're in the interior of the new i20, and starting off we have the steering, which you can see is straight out of the Hyundai Venue. It has the same design, and the Creta has the same design as well. We have the automatic climate control over here, which has all these settings, which looks really nice. There's a display in the middle. We have a 10.25 inch touchscreen over here, which actually looks really nice. Even this is straight out of the Venue, and we have the huge MID. So as you can see, as I turn it on, we have the speedometer over here, which goes up to 220, and the tachometer, which red lines at 6500 RPM. We have everything that we need over here. We have the touchscreen, and this touchscreen actually looks really nice. It has a very vibrant colors, and it is very responsive as well. We have the whole rear view mirror in here. We have SOS, tow assistant, blue link. This is a connected car, if I haven't told you already. We have these lights. The whole system was in the older Creta, which I have reviewed, a link in the description. We have a sunglass holder. We have the lights, which are click, and there is no sunroof over here because it's the Asta that comes in the Asta optional, which is like I guess 50 or 60,000 rupees more. We have the AC vents over here, and this design goes on throughout the car, and it looks really nice. Like this whole thing, it actually looks very nice. We have softer plastics, airbag over here, airbag over here. We have gloss black handles which look really nice, and we have these window switches. They have the auto touch down over here, like one touch down and one touch up for the driver. The rest are normal. We have the mirror which fold in and fold out. We have the adjustment over here as well, and the lock unlock, which you can see. It works really nice. We have some lights over here. This is the ambient lighting. This is blue right now. We have a whole wireless charging mat over here, so you can charge your phone. And there's more lights over here. We have a 12-volt charging socket, which I think it's high time manufacturers should remove because it's a very old technology. USB for the infotainment system, USB for charging, and this whole interior, it is a very nice place to be in. There are fabric seats in this model, and it's just a really comfortable car. Now moving on to the back seats. Now we're in the back seat of the 2020 i20, and the first thing I notice is there's a lot of legroom. Now keep in mind I'm 5'5", and I have enough legroom. I have enough headroom as well. Headroom is actually quite comfortable, but taller people might find some issues. There were 3 people sitting in here, and I thought they were sitting pretty comfortably, like their shoulders were not touching as well, so that it's pretty wide. We have 2 minuscule AC vents back here, which are like actually pretty small, and we have a USB charging socket down here with a place to keep your phone, which is actually a really nice addition by Hyundai. We have some of these riveted design features over here. We have metallic grey finishes on the door handles, and this door handle design is actually taken from the Venue. A lot of things are shared with the Venue, the engine, interior, handles, a lot of things. We have no backrest in this variant. However, there might be a backrest in the upper variant, which is the Astra optional. We have nothing more over here, just this silver highlight enough. We have some space back here. Bose speakers, I didn't tell you about that. This car has Bose speakers, so it is a 4-speaker design with the subwoofer at the back, and it is actually really nice. Now moving on. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. It's been quite a while since I made a car review, so pardon any mistakes if I made. I'm kind of rusty at this. This car is a good buy. If you're looking at a car, I will give you prices, like the picture at the end of the video, so you can see all of that. But I guess, yeah, that's it. And if you want to buy this car, I say go for it. It is one of the most feature-packed cars in the segment, and it actually looks really nice if you look at it. It's a good-looking car. It is not underpowered. It has adequate power, good-looking. It has almost everything you need to have a good hatchback under 10 lakhs. And yeah, I think that's about it. See you in the next one, and peace.